Today I'll show you how I shoot and edit stop motions. Let's get started. The things I need for today's project are old wrinkled backgrounds that can't really be used for anything else anyway. I'll crumple them up even more. The lighting I'll be using today is a 60-watt LED light. I'll decide later whether to use it with or without a softbox. Maybe without, to create more contrast. This is my assistant today, Leela, who plans to get in my way all day. She helps me set up the tripod. We start crumpling. I think I'll cut the paper so I can fold them more easily, since I accidentally tore some of them. To be more productive, I'll do one session with slightly crumpled ones. Then I'll crumple them even to get more frames out of them. Here's the lighting I'll be using in this case. This is how the setup looks. The tripod vertically positioned directly over the sheet. That's what you see from the camera. It's important that the white balance doesn't change. I'm using f8, shutter speed 1/80th, autofocus off. I took 200 photos. The cat is tired and already asleep, and so am I. Now I'll show you how I edit my stop motions. Watch. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. Maybe have better ways, but this is faster. It is professional to process photos in Lightroom or Photoshop, then import them to Adobe Premiere. But to save time, I directly use Adobe Premiere. Let's start over. I'm doing a new project. Aim stop motion yellow. The files I will add are these. From folder number to as in most cases you can click and images sequence, and if they are in a row by the numbers I will add them all. I add them manually because I can to move them as I want. Once I add them, I create a new sequence that will be measuring 3,840 by 2,160. This is the standard for K format. I use the case 30 frames per second. This is the most used for. Timeline, so I capture all the photos and import them on the line. In this case, these photos have slightly wrong the light balance. And I have to balance it somehow, that's why. I plan on doing it this way. So yellow gets closer. I add contrast through the curve so the least noise is made because it is added gradually. Maybe a little color because it is lost but soon not. Because it's a background and it shouldn't stand out. This is the picture before, this is after the processing. We continue with the coloring of the photo by adding a little sharpness. And I think we are ready. Next step is to copy the settings and paint them. Of absolutely all the other pictures. And so what? Is the next stop mold, or soon it is time? Lap, because it's very fast of all. Photos I have taken are collected. About 3 seconds later I fast it and do it on a nest. Once they are already unconscious, I can easily reduce the speed of 70%, for example. Not in this case one need more than 5 seconds. I'll slow down to 50% let. See what? It turns out that 50% already has this stop mosquito effect. To be as effective as possible from these pictures, I will do several more different stunts by exchanging the photos themselves. Or create a vertical versio. In this case I exchange the photos and create a brand new stop motion. The other which, I will make one version be quite contrasting and the other with raised shadows, and so I will do so from 30 pictures I will make 5 stops. We create the vertical version that will be 2160 in size, 3840. Also 30 frames like Vatom, and copy what I did until now. In this case I will rate it at 90 degrees. And so I have a vertical video ready. Now I will show you how do I export this stop mullet after like. Pressed export. The important thing to stop videos is to have no audio to be more than 5 seconds, and in this case it is best to be Adobe Pros, but it does a lot. Big files, and I can't upload them to a canvas like that. That I still trust the old tried Hicks 264. Using constant bitrate. About 100 megabits, so the size of the file is up and down, and we have -1 seconds on stop milk video, then we press export. The most important thing in this case is speed, and that's why we only use Adobe. Premiere Pro is much more professional to use Adobe Lightroom or Photoshop, but in this case when making thousands of stunted time. It will be much bigger. If you liked this video and want more similar behind the scenes, subscribe to my channel and write in the comment what the next topic will be. Until next time.